Hey, what's up? This is Omari Harabin. Today's video, I'm going to walk you through setting up a Squarespace website to sell your own prints using Printful as well. So integrating those two and really, doing something like this in less than an hour and being able to have your photography or your merchandise or whatever it is available so your customers can, order it, get it, all, without you having to pack and ship anything. So that's one of the great benefits of a print on demand drop shipping company like Printful. And then with Squarespace, it makes it really easy to put up a website, get your domain, and have something that you can really build on over time and you can really work with. So this is really just a shop page. It's the first iteration of probably a lot more content that my wife wants to put out. And so these are some images that she took, some photography, and I'll open up one of these products so you can see what it looks like. And you can select the size, you can select the frame, right? You can select no frame. Um, really simple, of course. And there's a couple of things I'll probably add, like some shipping information, some terms and conditions, that kind of thing, and probably a bit more of a personal touch, as they say on the description here. Um, to go with the image or whatnot. And then obviously we'll continue to build out the website with, more than likely her story, um, some of her, just a lot of her stuff. She's got a lot. And so anyway, this is basically the first iteration, and I'm gonna show you exactly how we did this and how you can do it really quickly. So there's going to be a link below this video where you can actually get started with Squarespace for free. And then when you decide to, get your domain and make your website live, you can save 10% with the code that's included with that link. All right. So the template that I started with in this case was one of the Brine templates. And so if you don't know anything about Squarespace templates, um, at least in this version that you're looking at right here, there are different template families. And what that means is a template family is a bunch of templates that all have uh, the same features and functionality, but they're styled differently. All right. So there's a template family called Brine, and this is actually a Brine template. Um, I mean, it's within that family, and that was the starting point that I used. But I'm going to show you that I can pretty much use any template to really get started if I'm just selling something like prints. And the reason for that is because, for the most part, all of the shop pages within Squarespace kind of have the same look and feel. It's the index pages and the other pages that vary by template. So I'm going to start with the York website template here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is probably delete some of the demo content, and I'm just going to add a set of products. And so while that loads, let me jump over here into this work in progress. And so I just noticed as I was starting this video that I probably need to change the font here. So if you've never worked within Squarespace before, at least within the version that I'm currently working with, there's a tab for design, and this is where you'll make all of your design tweaks. And if you go to site styles, then it allows you to, uh, tweak all of the styles on a page. So as I mouse over different elements, different blocks, you can see that they get highlighted. And so I'm going to click over here, and you can see that this changed. And now I can tweak the product details title font, which is exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to change this to uh, whatever we have below it, which I think is Bebas, Bebas. Not sure how to say that one. There we go. And I'm probably going to make it just a little lighter than that. There it goes. And I'll probably make it a little bigger too. Yeah, that's good. All right, so save, and you can see how easy that was to do. So I wanted to change the spacing on this. Is kind of spacey. There we go. Bring that down a bit. Yeah. All right, and then hit save. Right, and yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I'm satisfied with that at the moment. All right, so let's jump back over to our new site that we are creating here. And I'm going to skip whatever. I don't think I can skip this. Oh, there it goes. All right. So typically the first thing that you do, and when I say typically, I'm just speaking for myself. Typically the first thing that I do is I'll change the site title. And this is kind of, if you have a brand logo, this is exactly where you would upload it. And then you can start to kind of flesh out the site around that. Um, in this case, we don't have that. We just have a text logo. And I'm just going to hit save, back it up. And now I'm going to go to pages. And now once I'm in pages, like I said earlier, I'm probably going to delete much of this demo content here. Or if anything, I'll just drag it down into this not linked section. And so these pages are pages that don't appear in your anywhere in your navigation, but they could still potentially be discovered by search engine. So if you wanted to turn that off, you would have to do that. Anyway, let's what are we doing? We're adding products, so we're gonna add a product collection and say shop prints. Okay, and then now from within this mini dashboard here, I can start to add my products. So these are physical products, and I'll show you how to sync this with Printful in a moment. So we'll just call this print number one. You'll click here and upload your images, your product images. All right, so I'll just upload one of these. And then this is where you put your product description. And you can tag your product, or you can have different categories for your products. So let's say once these prints are done, let's say there were maybe some pillows or something like that, then you might have a different category for pillows. All right, and then you can jump over to pricing. right? So if I click here, it takes me to this tab. And here you can add your different sizes. So you'd click here to add a different size. And then if you wanted to add a different variant on that size, you would click here. So large, medium, you get the idea. And then you can add an image that goes with that particular variant, right? And then there's some other tabs here that I'm not going to go all the way through right now. But for SEO purposes, let's say I wanted to title it something slightly different so that I could uh, be more compelling as a search result. I would put that in here. All right, so I'm going to just hit save and publish. And then this is an element of this particular template, which is to have the page title here and then the page description below. So I'm going to go to the settings and I'm going to, let's see, what do I have over here? 20 raw 24 karat gold. Okay. So I'm going to put that for my description here. And then now, I've pretty much showed you how you'd upload the content. How you title the page. Would actually drag this down as well. And so now we're going to go ahead and style it. So just like I was doing in the beginning of this video, we're gonna go ahead and do that over here. And for some reason, this isn't letting me drag. It's being a drag. So we're gonna just let that go for a moment, and we'll get back to that. And that's something that I typically do. All right, so now we're back in the site styles, and from within here, we can change all of these fonts. We can change the colors. We can change the spacing. We can basically tweak this thing to our heart's content. Now, I don't actually remember what the name of that font was, unfortunately. So we might just go with another one for the purposes of this demonstration. Yeah, we'll just go, oh, I like this. Let's see. Sometimes you gotta click that bad boy 2 times. No, I don't like it, actually. Yeah, it's typically the case when you've got some type of script, all caps. It just doesn't look good. All right, so let's just keep it simple. Actually, let me see this. Boom. Okay. We'll do this Alfarn thing. All right. Now I'm going to click on here and it's going to give me the option to show these things or not show these things. So earlier on, I hesitated on whether I wanted to show the description or not, basically. And I decided that I would show it. So this is how that looks over here in the site styles. So I'm going to change that font as well. There we go. And similarly, I can can tweak this, right? So I can even have this fade in. I can have the price and the title overlay, which I like that sometimes. I'm gonna hit save. Okay. So you get the idea. Um, from there, you're really just tweaking and getting it to look exactly how you want it to look until you're satisfied. And you're, uploading all your products and hopefully adding some additional pages to create some more context around, who you are and, what this thing is all about. All right, so now the second half of this is being able to sync this with Printful. Now, Squarespace does happen to have a integration. If you go to Commerce and then scroll down all the way at the bottom, Apps, and then if you click on Printful and you hit Connect, it's going to. Now, what's interesting is you can actually do this from both ways. So you can do this from within Squarespace, or you can do this from within Printful, right? So I'd basically hit allow. Not basically, that's what I'm doing. And what this is just doing is just syncing my account, which I already happen to be logged on. Oh, wait, no, I have to log on. Oh, I already have an account, so it's not going to let me do it again. All right, well, you'll continue with that process. And then again, from the other direction, if you wanted to do this from the Printful side, you'd go down to stores. All right, and you can see I already have a store added, but you choose a platform. And once upon a time, you had to do this manually, so it's great that these two platforms are now integrated. Though Printful will tell you if you have a problem, go to Squarespace's support, and Squarespace will tell you if you have a problem, go to Printful support. So anyway, from within here, you hit connect, and then hit connect. Now, this works for your Squarespace business plan and your commerce plans, your basic commerce and your advanced commerce plan. Once upon a time, you needed to connect your API. You needed to create a key and do all that. Now you don't. So I'm not going to go through with this right now because I've got too many sites here that I'd have to scroll through. But then I would scroll through and select the site that I wanted to sync up with Printful. All right, so that's pretty much how you can go ahead and start selling your own prints on your own website uh, in under an hour using both Squarespace and Printful. Now, once you've synced up with Printful, the way it works is an order will come through, and then you'll see that order within Printful, and then within Printful, you click on the order and you sync it with the actual product in Printful. All right. And then once future orders come in, they all get processed automatically. Now, the last thing that I'm going to cover in this video today is your domain. Now, if you go to, oh, I might get this wrong. Now, if you go to your settings and you go to domains, you can hit get a domain. and you can go ahead and get a domain. Now, if you sign up for a business plan or an advanced or basic commerce plan, both of those come with a free domain. So, you know, again, that's something that you can do. And the link to do that is right below this video, along with a code so that you can save a little bit of money on that as well. All right, so if you found this video helpful, if you found it useful in any way, please do let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, you can always email me, Omari at sqspthemes.com. Peace.